welcome back, everyone.
And welcome to
ASMR.
YouTube as well.
Sorry, welcome to YouTube.
ASMR.
Cheers.
We have our drinks again here.
So-
Mine's almost finished. I'm really sad.
Full episodes now on YouTube.
So if you guys want to visually watch,
Do you want to see
you
what we're
can
wearing?
indeed.
It's a bit more pressure now on our outfits, honestly.
There is. Well, I'm sporting a gorgeous white crew neck today.
Saddles.
That says Saddles,
Which is one of
our favourite breakfast restaurant. And I just had to buy it because I had to represent Saddles.
Yes, that was meant to be. That was
Because
that
what you
vibe.
get at Saddles is incredible bagels, with cream cheese.
Think afternoon tea, but bagels.
Yeah, think like tower of bagels with whatever cream cheese. No, you can't pick your cream cheese, can you? But you can pick what smoked salmon you get.
Absolutely. Larks.
And it's just a good time over there. So I'm representing.
Yeah.
What
So
are you
welcome
wearing?
back.
What are you wearing? Oh, it's
I'm just in a white vest and this green shirt and some Zara jeans.
okay.
We're a bit shy because we're on YouTube now. Feel the pressure. Feel like we're going into a new world.
I know.
Anyway,
Right.
welcome back, guys. Happy Wednesday. How are we?
How are we?
Oh,
we're having a good
hang
time.
on. This is Chinzia's first episode as a 26-year-old.
Oh, it is. This is correct.
So you may be
Yes.
thinking she's been 26 since January. 'Cause
Yes.
She's been saying she's 26,
Yes.
but she actually only turned 26 two days ago.
I'm feeling really great.
Talk
Because
to us
we had
about
a
it.
trip of the weekend.
Dive deep.
And I was literally saying, like, I just feel nice and great.
Do you know?
And I like that I'm single. I feel like I've
okay.
not had a single birthday in a couple years.
Ooh, that's a
Yeah.
about
And like, I like it, much prefer it.
because we were playing.
There's
a
not that
game.
relationship pressure.
We were playing a game to see
What
if
was that
any
game?
to see if any exes were going to happy birthday.
I
Happy
know,
birthday,
but
that
no
way.
one- yeah, well, I was like,
Back into your life.
yeah, I was like, is anyone going to happy birthday their way back in? They didn't, which is good for the
Yeah,
best.
it's good.
Because I was only going to ignore it anyway. But it was just nice to, think potentially.
Absolutely.
Because it was my ex's birthday earlier this year. And I didn't message him happy birthday.
So that set the tone.
It did. But I mean, you know what? I actually had the intention of.
And you forgot.
And then I genuinely, the day passed. I went, oh God, it was yesterday. So it just,
Because then I was
it
thinking,
ran away. The time ran away.
I don't even remember when my ex-boyfriend's birthday was.
Right. And that's incredible.
I honestly...
No, we were talking about it. And I said, I think it's March.
I was saying, like, gun to my head, I don't know what it is.
No, I mean, if you could ask me what that other boyfriend's, I got no idea.
I've got no
Blocked it
idea
out.
what that is.
Blocked it out. Out
If
my
I had to
subconscious.
guess, I think it was...
March. I think it was February, March. I think it was early year. He gives that
Early
vibe. And what's the star sign of that time?
Oh, what was his star sign?
Oh God, I ain't got no idea.
I don't know what his star sign was.
No, I ain't got no idea.
Didn't your ex and me have the same star sign, though?
Which one? What?
That one.
Oh yeah, yes.
He didn't give me Cancer energy.
No. Did he not?
No, from a fellow Cancerian. Didn't get that vibe.
Yeah, I don't know what vibe he gave me actually.
Because we have been told Gemini men and Capricorn men are a no-go. We've said this story before, but we met two girls and they knew everything about star signs. Like, not just their own, like they knew about everyone's star sign.
The man species.
And they were like, oh, well, he's a Gemini. So, and the other girl was like, oh. And we were like, oh, what does that mean?
I do.
And they were like,
wonder.
and then they said, remember, like Capricorn men getting a lot of heat on Twitter right now.
Yes.
We were like, really?
We were like, are they,
They,
not on
they were
Twitter?
just so, it was
Yes.
like days of the week. They just knew what
They were
the
so
different
in the
stars-
know.
They were so in tune with the horoscope world.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fascinating. But I'm sure that's the two they said to.
Is it? But I remember it being Scorpio, something about Scorpio.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember that. Well,
Okay,
maybe
well,
I got it wrong then.
I don't know. Yeah, so I'm
26.
26. I feel nice.
You feel
I'm
older?
excited to. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very mature.
Mm-hmm. You said a lovely phrase.
Did I?
Yeah. And Chinzia said, because your sister said,
I'm very worldly now. I'm very all knowing.
and she said,
What wisdom?
I feel like I'm making the right choices.
Yes. Oh, you remembered that?
Yeah, and I thought, oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah, that is how I feel.
Yeah. It's a lovely sentiment.
I feel like I'm making the right choices, and I feel like I'm on the right path.
So you'll be bringing more wisdom to this
Yes,
space.
so exactly, it's all for you guys.
Older and wiser.
Older and wiser, all knowing. What did they used to say? Sentient being. What's that?
Omniscient. That's God.
Yeah, God,
That's
all
God.
knowing. I'm not quite all knowing.
And omniscient, was it
Omnipresent.
omnipotent?
Omnipotent.
I want to say
Omnipresent.
something like that.
That's it, yeah. That's philosophy and ethics.
That's
A-level
philosophy and
too,
ethics,
that.
Mr. Keogh, yeah.
A-level. Oh, Lord.
Anyway, shall we crack on?
Yes, we've got a good question of the week this week.
Yeah, okay, so our question of the week this week. We started with a bit of a hypothetical situation.
Yes.
You might find yourself in this scenario sometime soon.
What was
you might have to tackle this.
I've completely forgotten what it was.
You're meeting your partner's mates for the first time.
It's very daunting. I do think that's very daunting because, you know, they're going to be so honest with their friend.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you ever introduce someone to me and genuine, I was like, what in the world was that? You're going to, and then when
also,
your friend comes to you and goes, well, what did you think of him or her? You're going to be like, oh, you know.
And also you kind of know that like the mates are going to be chatting about you when you leave.
What it is it's like, okay, so they might actually not even tell you, but they're going to tell the other mates. Oh, what do you think about her? Oh, she's a bit.
So what do
my
we
God.
think then? Oh, don't
And
know.
that's the worst part because they're going to be honest with each other.
So you're meeting your partner's mates for the first time. You fancy one of them more than your other
so
partner.
let's picture this. I've been dating this guy for 2 months.
And
We're not in
basically,
love.
You realise that you've not bagged the fittest one of the group.
Yes.
And it's like...
so is this just aesthetics or is this like we hit it off?
It could be whatever you want it to be. It's your question of
Because
the
it's
week.
like we could all be hanging out. I've been seeing this guy for 2 months, but me and Daniel over in the corner, we just couldn't stop
the
talking.
chemistry, it's just electric. There's just something there with Daniel that I
He was
can't put
holding
my
my
finger
eye
on.
contact and he actually stroked my thigh.
And he's so different to Brian. It's got me thinking.
Yeah. And
So-
you're just like, I don't think Brian suits me as well as Daniel suits me.
But then you've already got Brian's your boyfriend. So how do you
let's
navigate
say
that?
you're exclusive. Or maybe Brian's mentioned, maybe we should be exclusive. You're getting there. How do you work now?
How do you
How do
navigate
you
that?
navigate that?
Well, that
Oh
was
my
our
God.
question.
Also, side note, I finished the Samurai Turn Pretty trilogy.
Oh, save it for the
Yes.
group chat. That's what you talk about in the group
Well, all
chat.
I got to say is it was incredible. And if I wasn't in a public setting on the train as I was reading it, I would have like been maybe sobbing.
But you did shed a couple tears on the train.
Yeah. But I had eyes on me, Sophia's beady eyes.
I was
people's
watching.
beady eyes. There was also someone across from me kind of watching me as well.
That's not...
Yeah, because
But I'm going to read them.
yes, I'm going to give them to Sophia. All right,
I'll be
onwards,
reading them
onwards.
next. And I bought Chintzia a book for her birthday.
She did. She bought me books.
So
for
she's going
her
to
birthday.
continue her reading habits.
I am going to expand the mind.
Anyway.
With these rom-com, with these romantic novels.
Okay, so that was our question. And we asked, like, what would you do? And we followed on from, if this has happened to you, we must know the details. So please
must.
share.
Come
But
on.
do you stay with the boyfriend that you've got?
Oh, and just kind of not ever even do
and try and, like, push it to the back of your mind?
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay.
So for those of you, for the people who have met their partner's friends and
yes,
fancied them
yes.
more, this is what they do.
I imagine this is quite common. Do you think? Has it ever happened to you?
No.
No, it's not happened to me.
Let me think. Scanning.
Scanning memories. Go back a couple years.
No.
But have you thought one of them is attractive? Like,
No.
no. That's good.
I've not thought, oh God, he's a size or terrible. But I've not felt any chemistry.
Chemistry.
In any relationship I've been in with any mates, actually, I've never felt chemistry with mates' friends.
Right.
With boyfriends,
Right.
mates,
But you
sorry.
found them attractive.
I don't want to say no because I feel like that's mean, but
No.
but
You
no.
don't want to be saying yes, really.
No.
No. Is there a difference between
But I think there's some good people in the group that I'd happily set friends up with, and that wouldn't be me sabotaging my friend.
No. But that's not me saying that you fancy them.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's like, well, I would set them up, but it doesn't mean that I find them attractive.
I don't think that not attractive.
You're allowed to say a man is attractive, but you're talking about chemistry.
Like I'm doing something wrong.
I don't ask you a question. You're like, no, chemistry.
I feel like I'm taking a hole in my own life.
You're fine.
Oh,
So think back to
no, my ex, I thought all his friends were not attractive.
All right, same.
My boyfriend now, there's a couple that I think handsome
boys.
handsome.
Mm-hmm.
A few.
Yeah.
so mean. Sorry, getting really shy.
So about 4 of the friends are not handsome.
There is a couple that I think, oh yeah, you'd be sweet for a friend, but I haven't got a friend that I think could be suitable.
Gotcha.
But chemistry, no. I've not met them and thought, oh, I wish I found you instead.
That's brilliant news. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
So what's everyone else saying then?
So this happened with my ex. I just had to take the L, cry a bit.
Cry? Well, that's feelings then, isn't it? Because you're not just crying over the fact that you fancy someone else a bit more, are you?
She said, sorry. I just had to take the L and cry a bit that I had the least good looking one of the group.
Oh, God.
That's the thing. It's like, where the fuck have you not been hiding?
Yes.
Like, you're all single guys as well. Why
Yes.
didn't I meet one of you instead?
Yeah, that is a shame, isn't it?
Oh my God. Yeah, his friend. We've now been together for 3 years. Wow. So you just hop, skipped and a jumped.
Listen, it happens then. Because also, I guess, when it's like big groups of lads, they're not all very close.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like if I'm going and I'm meeting a group of 10, these are all your best friends? I don't fucking think so. So actually,
some of you don't like each other. I know that.
Exactly. So I can maybe just sneak Daniel on.
One of you's not
Daniel. I keep saying Daniel.
Who's Daniel?
I don't know.
Daniel could be someone new.
We don't know a Daniel.
This is why you've got to meet
We used to know Daniels.
Yeah, I had a boyfriend at school called Daniel. Boyfriend for about a day.
Oh God, and we stalked him the other day, didn't we? We
stalked everyone.
We can't keep going.
We went down a rabbit hole.
Keep going.
Oh God. This is why it's good to meet the friends early so you can see if you've got the best one or not.
Would you rather the better looking guy in a group or the least looking guy in a group?
Who's choosing the least?
Is there some science there?
What?
No, but you know when
when you
were talking the other day about the ugliest house on the street.
That is not the same thing.
And there was science to it.
That's about property.
Is it not the same?
So
there's got to be some science to it.
So the housing thing is,
you
should buy it's better to buy the worst house on the best street than the best house on the worst street. I don't think that correlates to friend groups, men chemistry.
Got it.
But I liked the thought
There might
process.
have been a study done at some point.
But there are a lot of girls out there who don't want the most handsome guy because they think they want someone who isn't going to be...
Well, handsome is relative. Because
completely.
Everyone is more
I mean, like,
handsome.
stereotypical.
No, and I just mean that people are more handsome to you when you get to know them.
When you love them.
And when you're in love with them. So,
so true. I met him the other week, suggested a threesome, and the guy I was seeing was not happy.
What?
Cried, screamed, threw up.
Threw up.
It was only date 2 with the boy. The mate fancied me too, so he asked his friend if he could have my number.
Oh.
Me and the mate have ended up as boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay, so on the first few dates then I guess it's possible.
Turns out I just didn't fancy my ex. Always wondered why I fancied his mates more.
There we go.
All of his friends were fitter than him. We all went to sixth form together. 4 years later, I am now with my ex's best friend. Oh, okay.
Ex's best friend. Nice.
This girl said, I just waited until we broke up and then I got with the friend.
Got it. So, okay, absolutely. We can do it then.
One of the main reasons my last relationship broke down because his mate was so fit.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
So do you think that was like every time we're hanging out with the friends, you were
It's
kind of
that
more
constant-
excited to see him doing your hair a bit better because you're seeing
Is
the
Jacob
friend.
going to be coming tonight? Is Jacob going to be coming tonight?
What,
He's
do you fucking
thinking-
fancy him or what?
Why do you care if Jacob's
Why do
there
you
or
care if
not?
Jacob's there or not?
I'm just wondering. Oh, then he goes, oh, Jacob's bringing his new girlfriend, and you're just
And
like,
you get a bit shifty and a bit jealous.
seething. This girl, I am currently in this situation. I admit I flirt with him every time I see him.
Ooh.
Finished with my partner, waited 6 months, and then got with the friend. Wow, so we're
Okay.
just getting with so. Okay,
So
it's not a problem
yeah,
then.
so it's really not a problem then.
So don't boys have that same boy
I
code
know, well,
that
that's
the
what I'm
girlies seem
thinking,
to be
because
having?
for us, it's not
not an
Sophia's
option.
waited 6 months to date my ex.
I'll give it 6 months and I can hop on.
Yeah, that's not how. Boys are a different breed, though.
Keep it to myself, one girl said.
Keep it to myself. Well, yeah, who are you meant to
You know, but always shit when you find out you've got the worst one in the group. Imagine your boyfriend. Imagine I introduced my boyfriend to all my friends and he thought, oh.
It's
like,
not
imagine it
okay.
reversed.
Imagine. That's horrible.
One girl's put, if you're in this situation, flirt with the friend and see how they respond.
What? So what are we testing here?
To see if you can get it back. To see if they're willing to like push the boundary.
Oh, okay.
Moral of the story
Is
it
go
can
after
be
what you
done.
want. Well, what do they say? Don't let your boyfriend stop you from finding your husband.
It's
So
true.
at the same time, it's true. So no matter what the circumstances are,
Don't let no one hold you
go
back.
after what you want.
Chase your dreams.
Absolutely. Right, we've got an incredible dilemma to start with.
Oh my God, we have.
Yes.
Right.
So who remembers?
Set the scene.
I can't remember the exact names. No,
Okay, I'll set the scene.
we used the fake names though, didn't we?
Yeah.
So who remembers the girl?
2 weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago, she had the boyfriend.
My husband.
Husband.
Do you know what we're about to talk about?
Yes, I do. And he was saying, and he was like, oh, yeah, to tell
Cheat
me,
on me, cheat on me.
Tell me when you want to sleep with these boys.
Yeah, it really turns me on.
Really turns me on. Why don't you go and message someone? Remember, why don't you go message someone and like sleep with them? Go on, sleep with them.
So we had that dilemma a
Yes.
couple of weeks ago. Basically, if you didn't listen, the wife initially was like, no, not my thing. I don't want to sleep with
So
someone
every
else.
time they had sex, her husband would say,
I want you to cheat
I
on
want
me.
you to cheat on me. I want you to
cheat on me.
sleep with someone else.
And then she was at the start was like, no, not for me.
Not
But then she
comfortable.
was like, I'm starting to kind of like the idea of it. 'Cause he
Yes.
keeps fucking saying it.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of become a bit of my
And
fantasy
also,
as well.
like, at the beginning, it's a bit shocking.
Yeah.
But now she's kind of like, oh, okay, this is kind of.
So
something-
long story short, she got talking to this guy. But
He
then
also, her husband told her to get on the app.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
To talk to a guy.
Yeah.
Right? So then she met this guy, really likes him. Thought, oh my God, you know what? I think I really want to sleep with him.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of chemistry, lots of sexual tension. Then all of a sudden, the husband went
cold.
and said, oh, I'm not
Oh,
sure
hang
how-
on. Stop.
Not sure how I feel about this now. Babe.
And she was like, well, now I really want to
Want
sleep with
to.
this other guy.
But also she was conflicted because she actually has like something there with this guy.
And we've
Right.
got an
And
update.
so she was like, what do I do? My husband's telling me not to sleep with him, but he did tell me before that I could. So do I just do
for
it
a
or do
long
I not?
time.
So, okay.
And
So
the
she's
husband was
emailed-
also like, maybe you should just do it and tell me about it after.
Yeah. He was saying maybe you should do it and then just, I'll see
And I
how
might
I
like
feel.
it. I might like
I'll
it.
see how I feel. Well,
So
that's
we've
not
got a
gonna
big
work.
update.
Okay. Read it, please.
Just wanted to say your advice was so helpful.
What did we say? What was our advice?
We said speak
Don't.
to your husband before. We said
Don't
if
do
you sleep
anything.
with him, you can't undo
Take it-
that.
yeah, that's what we said.
We said your husband doesn't know what he wants. One
Yes.
minute he's all for
Yeah.
it, next minute
Yeah.
he's not. You need to decide as a couple
Yep.
if this is like it's a green light or it's a red light. It is. We're not having amber. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we can't do it and then all of a sudden he wants a divorce.
Yeah.
You know?
So, in case your listeners wanted to follow up, absolutely we want to
Oh
follow
my
up.
goodness.
Is oh god,
Oh no.
it's all got pretty toxic.
Oh no.
But has reached a conclusion. Oh my god.
What do we think this conclusion is?
Find out.
All right.
So, a month ago, I'd planned for Jono. Remember that name? So, a month ago, I'd planned for Jono to come. Oh my God. So, she was going for it.
Oh my God.
I'd planned for Jono to come to my house at the weekend
Oh.
as my hubby was away on a work trip.
Oh
I'd been feeling really anxious about it, as had been so torn, as you know.
Yeah.
As the weeks drew closer, I started to freak out, which is why I wrote in initially.
Yeah.
So this to me was a huge deal. The invite has literally been talked about between me and Jono for a year and a half at this point.
What the fuck?
Jono's chat was incredible earlier this month.
Yeah.
We were sexting non-stop. He was so keen to see me and it made me feel unreal. He was messaging me constantly, seeing if we could do sooner, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
I was so excited, even though I knew it was wrong. I didn't ask Brian, as I was worried he'd say no, and my mind was already so made up.
Okay, so
Just
you
put,
were
"It's
doing
bad."
this.
I know.
No. Listen, I kind of understand because he'd been telling you to do something for so long.
You've been together for 10 years.
And you've been talking to Jono for a couple years at this point.
And
it
every
wasn't
time
just-
you were in the
Right.
bedroom, he was like, I want you to do it. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. And then as soon as you actually pursued it and it became a reality,
Yes.
he then was like, oh, hang on, I'm not
Yes.
sure. But then he would go, oh, no, yeah, do it. Oh, no, I'm not sure. He
Right.
was back and
So
forth.
meanwhile, you were building like a connection with Jono
We've
and
still got
talking
two paragraphs to
fuck
read.
me. Go on, man.
So then, in the last 2 weeks, Jono's chat went from 100 to 0 in terms of vibe.
Why?
Now he's going downhill,
Jono's-
and I had no idea why.
Jono's aware of the situation, isn't he?
He knows.
Okay.
Taking ages to reply to my messages, if at all, and with a different tone completely. It really took me back. I mentioned it casually, and he's got a lot going on, and it's not crossed his mind.
What? She hasn't. Or that he's being distant.
Maybe
Bullshit
he's being
excuse.
distant. Still, I asked how he was, and I was really kind to him after he opened up a bit. And other than that, I'd barely message. And if we spoke, I'd keep the chat sexy, light, and fun, despite being
Sexy,
quite confused and annoyed deep
So
down.
meanwhile, we still have the meet-up planned. Okay.
I really wanted the vibe from earlier back. I hated how his sudden change in energy was making me feel, as I started to second guess everything I'd said and done.
Well, yeah, because it's not sexy and fun anymore.
I've been in such a secure relationship with Brian for so long now and couldn't believe I'd allowed some fuckboy to make me feel this way. The invite to my house was literally a few days away and I hadn't heard anything and I couldn't wait around while he messed me about. Like, if this was happening, I need to clean my house, hit the gym, do my nails, shave every inch of my body. Absolutely. Before his chat was like, book me in for all 4 days I'm moving in and things like that. And then when I double checked the date with him recently, he ignored me for 2 days and then said, oh, it depends if our schedules align.
Whoa,
So now
he's
getting
not
cold
bothered.
feet.
See, we weren't thinking about this, were we, earlier?
Maybe he's found
Because
someone
he
else.
was all for it, wasn't he?
He was dying for it.
And now he's scared. Now he's
I
getting cold
actually
feet.
started to lose some sleep, as was doubting everything now his chat had really changed. I was now feeling guilty as the overwhelming desire was kind of lost. And I'd realised I basically just invited some random man into my marital home behind my husband's back.
Shit.
Fuck.
Oh, God.
And for what?
Well, yeah, because that connection with Jono's not there anymore because he's being a twat.
Because before it was electric, there
Before-
was passion, there was this
You couldn't
emotional-
deny
you couldn't
it.
deny
You couldn't
it.
deny it.
I tried my best not to argue with him. That's what the email was titled, Cuckold Fantasy. And we were like, what's a cuckold? Cuckold.
Cuckold. And
That's
it was
the definition.
Of course.
A man like steals your lady, but the original man loves it. I tried my best not to argue with him. This has all really gone wrong in such a short space of time.
It really has, because it was so sexy and fun with Jono.
Yeah.
And I also, I did think that your husband would like it.
So did I.
And enjoy it.
So,
Because, like, what's the vibe going to be like if Jono does come round? It's just going to be, like, cold and what are we going to
what's
do?
sexy about that?
What's
This is
nothing
supposed to
sexy about-
be...
Exactly, so it's fun and sexy.
So I tried my best not to argue with him, stopped myself messaging so many times, but this morning I woke up and chose violence.
Against Jono.
I ended up confronting him. Good. And said at this point, he's just messing me around.
Yeah.
I don't know what he thinks.
Yeah.
His replies were honestly shocking. Complete gaslighting me.
What?
He said he hasn't got time for my tantrums. He's done absolutely nothing wrong. His tone is the same as before.
No,
It's all in my head.
Gaslighter.
And that I'm just arguing with myself.
Gaslighter. It's all in your head. That's the
You're arguing with
word.
yourself at this point.
That's
I've
the
got time
word.
for your tantrums.
That's actually the
I
word.
beg your pardon.
'Cause he's trying to make you question yourself. And
Yeah.
how you feel. It's like, no, I know your fucking tone has fucking changed.
Take a breath.
You're arguing with yourself at this point.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm always on his back.
Jono, you were so for this.
Jono,
whatever
your fucking name is.
You wanted this too, babe. Don't forget that. What the fuck? Okay, so...
I'm always on his back, and it's supposed to be lighthearted and fun.
Yes, Jono.
It was awful.
Oh,
I definitely gave the same energy back, though. I was not going to take his shit.
No, good.
Lighthearted and fun. Tell that to your dry chat. And reminded him that I'm married.
Yes.
And this is a big thing for me.
Also,
and he's just being inconsiderate.
Jono, this was meant to be a bit of fun. I'm not begging you to be
This is my husband's fantasy.
Right.
I'm just trying to be a good wife.
Exactly. I'm not begging you to, like, wed me.
No.
I just want you to come over at the weekend and do all the things you were saying on sex. Isn't that a song lyric? Isn't that a Drake lyric?
Maybe. Let's do the thing. So we
say
say
that. There we go. Yeah.
Oh,
So Jono's all talk.
All talk, no action.
No talk.
It's just common decency to confirm a plan with someone,
It is.
especially when it's about something like this.
Yes. And I'm sorry, and you've been talking about it for a year and a half.
This went on for a while and it got worse and worse until he blocked me.
What the fuck, Jono?
I was shaking with anger, but I'm glad I got what I had to say off my chest, as I was not about to be ghosted out of nowhere without a fight.
Absolutely.
If I'm honest, even though I'm still upset, I'm so glad I saw this side of him before he set foot in my home and I actually slept with him. Because he's obviously not emotionally mature enough for something like this. Plus, I know I would have got even more into him and felt worse and worse. He doesn't respect the situation or how hard this decision would be for me. I honestly think I dodged a bullet, as there are so many red flags that I've ignored.
Totally.
I can't lie. It will take me a while to stop thinking about him, as I'd painted this big fantasy in my head. But maybe this is the universe telling me something, and that I need to focus all of my energy on Brian, as he would never ever treat me the way that Jono just did.
It does sound like it was a sign from the universe.
In the lead up to meeting Jono, I felt myself becoming more superficial and kept worrying about how I would look, was constantly distracted from work, and I just wasn't my normal self. My husband loves me inside out, in my PJs, eating biscuits, being silly, and would never just sexualize me and gaslight me. I'm glad Brian felt comfortable enough with me to share his fantasy, but I've realized it's not fair for me to take it and run with it and potentially hurt what we have.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe I thought it was real chemistry and connection with Jono, but really I think it's been the external validation and praise that I've loved.
Yeah.
So this is something I need to figure out myself and perhaps speak more with my hubby about.
Oh, you guys.
I'm grateful for the argument and that I came to my senses before anything happened. I've attached a photo
of Jono,
of me and Brian, and also a video of Jono.
Get in. Sorry,
right, here we fucking go.
So wait, so she...
Wait,
Sophia. She described Jono as this incredible, like, gorgeous man.
I'm sorry, her husband's beautiful.
Really?
This is them.
Whoa!
Models.
Wow! Zoom in on him.
Got a video of Jono. We've got Jono in my...
Is this a nude? I think it's a nude. No, it's not. Well, it's a 6-pack with water running on it. Wait, is this the stuff we were sending her? Play the ASMR for the people.
This is the shower.
He's in the shower.
Wow. Well, I'm glad that you've...
Whoa. No, what was I even picturing in my head?
I wasn't picturing that.
That was a thrill.
That was such a thrill.
Okay, so I think this is definitely a sign from the universe.
Yeah.
Jono...
You dodged a bullet
also,
massively.
Jono wasn't taking it seriously enough. Jono wasn't mature enough to be able to handle this situation.
No.
Like, he was about to enter into, you know, a marriage.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you guys can just save your marriage.
Yeah.
Was that them on their wedding day?
I don't think so, because she wasn't in a
No.
wedding. I think they were
was
at a wedding, maybe.
Stunning couple.
What a thrill.
Not Jono with the
6-pack new
I mean, that would
showers,
send anyone. But I don't know if that would give me the ick, you know. If I was talking to a guy and I got that video sent to me.
Yeah.
Would that you?
Yeah, probably. I'd be
Yeah.
like,
Unsolicited. I guess if it was solicited.
if they were in their sexting era.
I guess. But in the shower. How did he even
Is
angle
his
that?
phone not careful? Water damage,
Water damage, I know. Oh, he's done it before.
Not his
Or it's
first
an
rodeo.
old one, he recycles it. It's not a freshwater shop.
Just took one out the bank.
Yeah, but that was incredible because the water dripping off the abs really did do something.
Glistening, isn't it?
It's like the Magic Mike boys with the oil.
Absolutely. The Aveeno body spray.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for your update.
Oh, God, I enjoyed
We
that
love an
so
update, and I'm
much.
glad that all worked out.
Me too. So that was just an interesting scenario that you guys have had to go through your
Yeah.
relationship. But actually, I guess Brian doesn't even know.
He's got no fucking clue.
He's got no fucking. Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Well, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. Okay, what we've got here is
We're circling back to the question of the week.
So we always have to keep everything on theme. So we've got, I'm in love with my boyfriend's best friend. Please help. But so this is different. This is love. Love is
just
different.
fancy. This is love.
Love is different.
Love.
How did you fall in love with your boyfriend's best friend? Wow. Maybe it was like she was always in love with the best friend. You know, like from school.
Oh.
And then just like he always had a girlfriend, but she always,
I didn't think about it.
You know, when I've always like been in like you're kind of obsessed with someone from young.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hello ladies. I need your advice, please. She put, I need your advice, full stop. Please, full stop. This is serious.
Oh, we're here. Serious cat
This is serious. You know, no hearts. Right. My boyfriend Brian and I have been together for 2 years now.
Shit, long time.
I love him and we've had a great 2 years together, full stop.
Oh, that sounds past tense.
Yeah. However, I cannot stop thinking about his best friend. I've even been having dreams about him.
Not the dreams. Go into the alternate universe.
Yeah, because it's like, is that just all
subconscious?
Like, should we just ignore that? Oh, dream's a dream. Or is it like,
that's how girls get to sleep. They dream about imaginary scenarios.
So let's call him Ryan, she's saying. So we've been having dreams about Ryan. Me and Ryan, here we go. We're getting into it. Me and Ryan have always had undeniable chemistry. Oh, goodness. Even before we were introduced to each other, Brian was adamant we'd get on amazingly.
Oh, God.
He
so
was
your
right.
boyfriend said, oh, well, Ryan's great. You'll get along with him really well. Wait till you meet Ryan.
He was right, full stop. Ryan is gorgeous and hilarious. He's everything I want in a man. Driven, smart, even down to his family lifestyle being similar to mine.
What does that mean?
She's just saying, like, you were lying. And she said, unlike Brian, who is gorgeous and funny, but his drive and family aren't the one. Okay, so what Brian lacks, Ryan's got. Shit. Okay, got you. I feel so mean typing these things out.
Oh, but this is a safe space.
It is a safe space. Last year, a big group of Brian's friends and I went camping. During the trip, Ryan and I had to have a talking to from Brian, as apparently the flirting was out of control.
No.
And the other friends were mentioning it.
So your own boyfriend said, can I have a word with you two, please?
Control the flirting. People have been chatting about it and I'd rather not see it.
Oh my God, you got told off by your own
boyfriend. But Ryan likes you then. But Ryan's feeling something too, though.
How could he say that with such calmness?
I'd have to end the relationship. Imagine I had a boyfriend who was flirting with Susan and I had to say, excuse me.
And all your friends were like him and Susan.
That's like unforgivable.
Whoa.
Not to make you feel bad. I understand.
Yeah,
you and Ryan just have this chemistry. Anyway, Ryan has now recently acquired a new girlfriend.
It's like back at the start.
I am seething.
Getting deja vu.
With jealousy and cannot hide it.
Oh my God.
So you're just like now, oh, I like this guy.
It's made it even more apparent now that he's taken.
Yeah. Brian can see this, but as always, and continues to make comments like, I'm waiting for you to leave me for him.
Shit.
It's like quite
so
passive.
He really knows then. So you're not even trying to hide it.
It's the passive aggressive comments where it's like, you're joking, but you mean it. Shit.
We all know you fancy him.
Shit. I'm waiting for you to leave me for him. What the fuck? Even saying things like,
get on with it.
If anything happens to me, I'd want you to be with him.
Oh. So is that your blessing?
Yeah. So am I unable to leave? What? If anything happens to me, I'd want you to be with him.
Is that him saying like you obviously get along really well?
Yeah.
Like if I was quite a good match, fair enough.
So he's not. Yeah.
So he's not. She doesn't sound very angry.
So she's put in caps, I don't know what to think. I cannot get Ryan out of my head. And over the 2 years, it's just been escalating out of control.
Fucking hell.
Jesus fuck. Don't get me wrong, I do love Brian.
Do you?
He absolutely adores me. But I need help. P.S. Brian and I are at uni together. We'll insert pics.
Brilliant.
Brian is the one with darker hair. Brilliant. Thank you.
We love a visual.
Oh, so handsome. Brian is so handsome.
Let me see. Oh, what does Ryan look like then?
Ryan is down here with blonde hair. Also really handsome.
Oh.
So it's a battle of the blonde and brunette. There's another one here. Tap to download. So it's her with the both of them. She's in the middle like this.
Oh, well, let's see which one you look better with.
So Brian is her boyfriend, the brunette guy.
Oh. No. That's tricky.
She looks good with both of them.
I actually think you look better with... That's a hard one.
God, who made you post for that picture?
I know. But Brian has got his arm around you. Like, he's playing that.
Okay.
Brian is quite significantly taller than Ryan.
So sweet.
I know.
Doesn't he? Let's see.
You and Ryan are giving the same energy.
Yeah, you and Ryan look similar.
You kind of look related.
Yeah, you look like siblings. I didn't want to say it, but
I didn't want to say it
You've
either.
got the same nose and the same hair colour. You do look like siblings. But Ryan looks like he's very much in love with you. Doesn't he?
So what's the last? That's Brian.
Okay, that's Brian. Brian. Ryan. How is Ryan feeling? Maybe
Ryan's
he's
got
in
a
love
new
with
girlfriend.
I think Ryan's. Oh shit! It's disappeared. Oh, here it is. I think. Do you think Ryan's in love too?
No, because he's got a new girlfriend.
No, but has just had to get
as
a new
decoy.
girlfriend as a decoy.
Distraction.
He was just like, I can't watch the two of you. It's like in the Summer I Turn Pretty. Sorry to bring it up again. But
name an episode.
Conrad's in a dialogue. He's like, I can't watch them kiss. And he has to leave. He's like, I can't watch them hold hands. And he like has to get out of there.
Look, I think...
Okay, so she just said, help a sister out. That's it.
I
said, call me Sally.
All right, Sally. Yeah. Sally, listen. I think...
Sally, what to do? What to do, Sally?
You need to break up with your boyfriend. That's a no-brainer.
Yes.
Like... I don't think it's like you. I don't think
so. Is this warranting the end of Sally and Brian?
Yeah, because I think you're looking at Brian thinking you don't have this, you don't have this.
True.
You're looking at other people's characteristics, regardless of the irrelevant of the fact that they're mates.
Yeah,
and thinking, well, I wish my boyfriend had that. I wish my boyfriend was driven, or I wish my boyfriend was.
So that shows that you're not
fulfilled.
You're not fulfilled, and he's not the one.
And you're not obsessed with Brian.
Yeah.
And, you know...
Because you shouldn't be kind of looking at other guys and thinking...
And comparing
and
rating.
And thinking that they would be better for you.
Yeah.
If you were so happy in your relationship.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's got to this point where, you know, you're jealous of another man. You're jealous that another man who's not your boyfriend has a new girlfriend. You shouldn't even be feeling those things.
No. You should be excited because...
Yes.
This should be your new bestie.
Exactly.
Your boyfriend's
You've got a
mate's
double
girlfriend.
data now.
Yeah. You shouldn't be jealous and seething.
Okay, so it's
very big of you to admit it.
It is.
Absolutely. You're obviously very self-aware.
Right. So,
and I think you just need to get out of this situation.
So reflect in on your own relationship first. Is this for me? Because this can't go on. What, are you going to let this go on?
No.
What, you're going to have a baby with Brian? And why are you still in love with his... No. And Brian is so in love with you.
Yeah.
Oh, but sometimes you've got to break some hearts.
You've got to break some hearts.
Part of life.
Be selfish.
So I think get out of the relationship
it's not
with Brian.
Right what you got with Brian.
No, and then listen,
you might love him, but it doesn't mean it's right.
You and Ryan might be endgame,
maybe,
but you gotta give it time.
I would cross that bridge at a later date.
Same. I think he might reach out. He might become single in a couple of months or by Christmas time.
Yeah.
You know, these things take time.
One thing at a time.
Yeah.
I would get out of your relationship. So then you're a single girl who can go out there, do what she wants. You'll have chemistry with loads of people.
Also, when Ryan finds out that you're single, fuck, mate, he's going to be in a turmoil.
He's going to be turmoil
because
then.
he obviously feels something for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then he's going to be thinking, why have they ended? Maybe we'll get around. Oh, Sally broke up with Brian. Sally broke up with Brian.
Well, Sally's the one that ended.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, is that to do with me? You know, and he'll because he feels something inside, and then it could be the most beautiful love story of ever.
He might reach out.
I think he might reach out. He might then become single,
Mm.
but then hopefully you don't get hit by the bus like Anne Hathaway.
Don't watch that film.
Don't watch that.
But circle back to the question of the week. Those people in there, we've been together for 3 years now. So it can
Exactly,
happen.
that's what I'm saying.
It can happen.
But everything takes time. Don't rush it. Don't break up with Brian one day, then the next day message Ryan.
Space it out.
You need thinking time as well. You need time to just be like, oh, this is a lot of emotions all at once. Because it's very overwhelming.
It is.
To get out of a relationship, to think, oh, if I have been in love with Ryan, and then to jump, you need some time.
Away from both
of them and just like kind of breathing time. Talk to your friends. Tell them how you feel. Talk to your mum.
Yeah.
Or your dad or your cousin or your auntie or who. Yeah. But you and Ryan, you're going to
It could be endgame.
I think they will. Don't you? I think it's a love story.
So.
I think it's a love story.
Okay, switching up the vibes now. Single girlies. Date.
Yeah.
Cancelled an hour before with the shittest excuse.
So do you think
today? Do
you think they get a second chance? I don't.
No.
To rearrange, not an hour before. I've already got my makeup on. I've already made travel plans. I've already
washed my hair last night.
I washed my hair. I face
shaved my whole body.
Yeah, there was a lot of preparation.
I've got fresh fake tan on. I've got my nails done for this.
If you're not respecting my time, that shows you don't really have respect for.
No.
Unless it's a family emergency, you're at the hospital, right?
So, to give you some background, I have never been a dater.
Got it. So this is just even worse.
Even worse.
Because you're just like, I'd never do this anyway.
Yeah.
I wasn't even going to give you a chance.
I put myself out there.
Yeah, and now,
I'm in my second year of uni and decided I want to get on the dating scene. So I downloaded Hinge. This isn't my first time on the app, but it's my first time actually taking it seriously and going further than just a few messages when I'm bored.
Yeah.
So I started talking to this boy, Brian, and it's going really well. We have lots in common, like going to the gym, our degrees, going out habits, food we like, etc. And he just seemed really nice. We moved over to Insta and continued chatting, although I did notice he had no photos and no tagged photos, and
none at all.
A lot in capitals of girls. So immediate flags are being raised.
Red flag.
But can't judge the boy, and the conversation was going so well, so I was happy to ignore them.
Yeah.
He messaged me about how pretty I was, would say I'm his dream girl.
Okay.
Just what every girl wants to hear. I was loving it, she says.
Gorgeous.
So, after over 2 weeks of chatting, we organised a date and decided to go and play.
Nice amount of time. 2 weeks to a date.
We're going to play mini golf.
Oh,
cute. Of course, I've spent the past few days freaking out, trying to organise outfit, makeup, hair with my flatmates. And of course, the evening comes and I spend an hour getting ready. It's 15 minutes before I have to leave. 15 minutes.
Oh, God.
And I get a message with the most bullshit excuse, basically saying his sister is pregnant and he needs to see her, etc. And that he's really sorry. Could we do something later in the week?
So he has used a family member, a pregnant family member, as the ploy. So it's kind of hard to.
It's hard to get angry at that
because it's like, if this is true, and if your pregnant sister is in a medical emergency,
she's not said emergency though, just that he needs to see her.
Yeah, we've had all day.
I call bullshit.
Yeah,
his sister is much older with a long-term boyfriend. Of course, could be a different sister, but I just don't believe him. But thank God I didn't leave the house. Okay, so you didn't even know that he had a pregnant sister.
So it's not even like, oh, I'm so excited for my sister to give birth.
I speak to my flatmates and FaceTime my best friend about it, and they all say to block him and that he's just bottled it.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a letdown. This was meant to be my first date. I picked myself up all week just to get a letdown because of a bullshit excuse.
Yes.
He messages me back while I'm on FaceTime, apologizes a few times and says he really does like me and wants to see me, but understands if I don't want to reschedule. Okay, so whilst you're on FaceTime to your mates, he's popping up on the messages saying, I'm so sorry, I do want to reschedule, but don't worry if you don't want to.
So it's not like he's ghosted the situation, I guess.
So her problem is she's saying, what do I reply? On the one hand, I do actually get on with him and he does seem really sweet. I was low-key excited for the date. But on the other hand, kind of seems like he's bottled it or isn't that keen, isn't that into me, and is wanting me to be like, let's just leave it. Of course, this happens on this first date. So do I give him a second chance with the possibility that he pies me again, or do I just blank him and forget? I really do not know. He does seem genuine by the messages he sent after the cancellation, but am I just a fool?
Yeah, because if he wasn't bothered, he wouldn't be sending all those messages.
I think you'd probably say something like, oh, sorry for the last minute cancellation. Let's reschedule soon.
And leave it like that. Leave it. So the fact is, I'm really sorry.
Can you do next week?
And then being like, understand if you don't want to. It's kind of like, oh, okay. But then 15 minutes before I was meant to leave, that's not acceptable. Like, why, why couldn't you even message me at like midday?
Yeah.
10 a.m.
15 minutes
First thing in the morning. Just a heads up, I think I might have to go see my sister Sarah today.
Can I keep you posted? It's looking like I might have to.
Yeah, just keep me in the loop because, like I said, I've done my makeup. I've been figuring out all week what I'm going to wear to fucking mini golf.
This is like just boys not realising what goes into a girl going on a date.
Yeah, but...
Because they don't.
They need to realise.
They're just putting on a t-shirt and walking out the door.
Yeah, but because he's probably been out all day. And
that's him not being considerate of like, oh, well, she might have actually gone to an effort and she
But
might
it's like, you're not fucking stupid.
No, you're not stupid.
You've dated sisters before. You've got fucking sisters.
You know what it takes.
So that's not an excuse. Oh, no. Like, you don't respect me and my time.
What would you do? Would you go on another one?
I would probably just feel a bit embarrassed and shit and just probably just ignore him for a bit.
You just leave
and then see how I felt in a couple of weeks' time if you get messaged.
A couple of weeks?
Well, like, I would probably ignore, but, oh, it's okay. And then if it was genuine, though, he would keep trying, would he not?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I could see, oh, well, he keeps messaging. If this happened to me, and I'd be like, Sophia keeps messaging me. Oh, the sister's given birth now. So maybe it was legit. He said he's Uncle Gary now. So what? You know what I mean? But
it's a hard one.
But it's not the energy you want. Like you want someone to make plans, follow through, be obsessed with you, really want to see you. And it's just a shame, but it's a shame. It was kind of a good excuse, but you call bullshit, so I believe you.
I think if
what would you do?
I think if you called bullshit on that excuse,
I believe you. 100%.
I wouldn't see him again.
Neither would I.
If you didn't feel like, nah, that's not right.
Yeah. 15 minutes before meant to leave. Fuck off. No.
Then I think I wouldn't bother.
No, just say, he doesn't even. No. Like you were ready to go for a date and he cancelled. That is really so disrespectful and rude.
It's really shit. First date.
Like I wouldn't even say to Sophia, oh, I'll meet you there at 5 and cancel 15 minutes before.
Right.
Like, that is just disrespectful.
Yeah, it's really inconsiderate.
Just inconsiderate and rude and of someone's time.
Yeah.
Of anyone's time.
Yeah.
So
I don't think I would reschedule.
No.
I think I'd just sack it off.
Yeah. Because it's not the energy you want.
It's not the energy you want. And like, granted,
it's not a good omen for the start of this potential love affair.
It may have been a legit excuse, but I would have.
He didn't execute it well, though.
If that was me and I had to go 50, I would be on the phone saying, "I'm so sorry, this has just come up. Like, I'm going to try and see you after. Are you free later on?" Like, I wouldn't just send a text like, "Sorry, can't make it, sisters." Blah blah blah. You'd at least send a voice note and you'd be there immediately to say, are you free tomorrow? Like, can I see you? Blah, blah. Like,
at least send a picture of your sister in a compromised position, with her water broken or something. Because then I'll be like, all right, this is legit. Would you like to come help out? I do actually have a nursing degree.
I'm actually a midwife.
I'm actually, I can actually perform the Heimlich.
I don't know if that's needed.
I can
baby
actually
out.
cut the umbilical cord. I'm trying to first date.
I think I would just leave it. And look, if it's meant to be, he might like come back around in a few months' time.
If it's meant to be, he might keep trying. If he keeps trying, good on him.
Yeah.
Like, he's not thought, oh, fuck that then. You know, if he's going to keep pursuing you, let him keep trying to pursue you and make it up to him. And then I would maybe reconsider.
Yeah.
Maybe one more date, but he's got one more fucking chance. All right?
Come on. Put your best foot forward. It's not the vibe. 15 minutes.
You know, we had mini golf plans.
Yeah.
That is my worst. I would not enjoy that as a first date. That's not.
I remember when I was at school.
Yes, we had that mini golf place, right?
Yeah, we did.
I had a date there too.
So did I.
Oh my God. Memory unlocked.
Yeah, I had a date there too and I fell over.
No way. Doing golf?
Yeah, because I was a bit drunk and I was in these heels and I just like...
Golf in heels?
Don't know why. It was with that boy that we were speaking about from the shop opposite. Was that on Patreon or was that here?
So, no.
I think it could have been on Patreon.
You had a couple of dates with this guy?
No, that was the one, I think.
Oh, you just had one date? You got drunk, you were in heels doing golf?
Oh, no, that was a different boy I went to golf with. Okay, come on. Yeah, that's a different boy.
Oh, your feet must be
And I was in heels. Yeah, but I was like, 19 and just wanted to wear heels everywhere. Yeah. You know, it was like a new, I feel so grown up in my heels.
It was like a grown-up golf place.
Yeah, it was drinks.
It was drinks.
But yeah, I did wear heels.
Shit me.
Yeah. Yeah, I stayed there as well.
I did.
Classic spot.
But I don't think it was, I wasn't like,
wasn't
overwhelmed. It was
the
corner house. Guys, we had the corner house then.
Yeah.
Crazy golf over downstairs.
Yeah. I remember when I was...
is that still there?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I remember when I was about... You might remember this. When I was about 14. Had a date planned with this boy from school.
Oh, you only bought his friend?
Saturday cinema. No. Well, yeah, the guy who bought his friend.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to be the weekend before.
Yeah.
And I just got a text message saying, can't. Do you remember that? Can't. And I was...
Can't when I shan't, Sophia. Shan't see you when I can't see you.
And I was like, I was on my little LG Care
Use
360.
your words.
And I was like, what does that mean?
Can't what? Well, I don't remember that.
And I just replied like, question mark.
Can't.
I think I called you like, you never fucking guess what. I was only 14, 15.
Can't.
And yeah, just can't. And I remember being like, is that an accident? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, that feels to me like a butt tie.
Yeah, and then I sent question mark, and then he replied being like, "Yeah, sorry, can't make it today." Can't.
Excuse me. Oh yeah, sorry, can't make it. So he thought you were going to understand the can't. It's not even like...
It's not even a sentence.
I could have said.
And I remember being ready and I was like nervous.
Oh no.
Because it was like first date. And
this is unlocking the memory for me.
Yeah. And I think I obviously
can't make it today, fuck off. And then the next day I'm
pretty sure this was like one of my like first dates ever as well. Like a boy from school. Like I hadn't really, it was all very like... can't. And I thought, oh, what does that mean?
I really don't remember that.
Yeah. I think I was like low-key relieved because I was a bit nervous. Yeah. You're young, aren't you? You're a bit like, oh, well, fuck that off then. But yeah, then I did go back. I went again next weekend and he brought his fucking mate.
Yeah. So he was on FaceTime to me because waiting in the corner house.
I got there first.
Waiting for him to get there. So he was waiting. Oh my God, he's with his friend. Okay, got to go. And I was like, I text him, what? His friend's there. Yes, boy's friend. Threw me at the cinema.
I hated that.
Sophia, what was he actually thinking?
I don't
know. As a 14-year-old boy,
not to bring your friend on a date.
And
his friend was fitter than him. So I have thought that. Then I thought, well, your friend's better looking than you are.
I remember. Yeah, because he wasn't all that.
But his friend was.
I should have held his hand in the cinema.
I know. She just snuggled up next to him. He said it.
Were you sat in the middle?
Yeah.
Fuck off. You were sat in the middle of those two?
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Why was he not sat in the middle?
Don't know. I think it's just the way we walked into the cinema and sat down.
Fucking dating the both of you. Hello.
You actually sat in the middle. Yeah. Then I met you on the bus. I met you in town and we got the bus home together. Yeah.
Oh God. As if you were sat in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have snuggled up to the other one.
Either one.
Peasy.
Yeah, I know.
Slid your little hand.
Yeah. Anyway, we didn't go on another date.
No.
We didn't even speak.
Can't.
Shan't be attending.
Did he at least buy you a cinema ticket?
That's a good question. I would say no. Like
£4.90. £4.90 cinema ticket. What about popcorn? Beverage?
I can't remember, honestly.
Maybe you had
we're talking 10 years ago.
Maybe you had a £10 note.
Well, I always had a Cineworld card.
2 for 1.
Yeah, whatever that was. God,
Oh, it's all right. I've got it, Brian. Don't worry. I've got my card.
This one's on me.
Guys, this one's on me. How old are you? Over 12?
Mum's giving me 20 quid.
Make sure you've got your ID. It's a 15 film.
We need to lie about our age, otherwise we won't get in.
How old
Do you know what you're saying your birthday is?
How old are you, the friend? How old are you? Make sure you get your birthday right.
You can use my brother's birthday if you need it.
Goodness me.
Right, should we do one more?
Yes. Please help me! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Is my boyfriend cheating on me in my own house?
With a blue-haired girl.
She's got blue hair.
Right, I urgently ring Kylie Jenner 2015.
It is
Loved
that
blue
era.
hair.
Died for that. Did die?
Call blind. Wanted that so bad.
Okay, urgently need your help. I've always been a listener. I never thought I'd be emailing in. We always think that happens to the best of us. Me and my boyfriend of 3+ years.
Shit.
Lived together in my house that I bought.
Not in the marital bed.
Before I met him. So this is your home.
So he's just living rent-free, worry-free.
Oh! Well, this guy, I've caught him in the past messaging girls on Snapchat.
Snapchat.
She's put ... ick. Break. Okay.
Change the locks.
But this was early on, and I haven't had any signs since.
Okay.
So you've had a happy relationship for the
It's
past
been
3 years.
Yeah. We've both grown up.
Yeah.
Things have evolved.
Yeah. I've come to my bed tonight, and found a blue hair bubble on my bedside table.
And that's so rogue as well. Blue
Electric blue.
Whose is this?
Electric blue.
On just place on your bedside table.
Just placed there. Like he thought, better put that back. Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid?
Or this has been a long time affair, and she's thought, I'm about to fuck this up. I'm going to leave that there.
Right.
She's marking a territory.
Yeah.
Your house.
I want this man. Or I think he's so stupid. He's just been tidying up with bubble. There you go.
Fucking idiot. Incriminate
Right.
myself.
She said, I've racked my brains, and I know I haven't borrowed one of my friends or a colleague's. I always buy the brown pack of bubbles.
Also,
from
like,
Primark.
if you ask your mate for a bubble, they would say, I've got one, but it's blue.
I mean, oh God, all I've got is this fucking blue one. And that would be in your brain. Yeah, that would be ingrained. You go, oh yes, Helen, that fucking blue bubble. I didn't want to put it in. Yeah.
I've got one, but it's blue.
So true. Let me have a look. Oh, I've got one, but it's blue. Yeah. And you would remember that.
You would remember that.
So I know you have not borrowed a blue bubble. Yeah, no. So yeah, I honestly do not even recall the last time I bought a coloured bubble.
No.
This had blonde brown hair in it, which is the same colour as mine, but it's a common colour hair to have, right?
Of course, yeah.
Am I going insane? Or does this have deeper meaning? So she's really trying, because the hair on the bubble is like same as hers.
Is it the length?
So she's really... Could it broken up though, so... Isn't every strand of hair is a strand of hair?
Yeah, but long, short.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got really long hair, or if you've got really short hair.
Yeah, but I guess if it's broken around the bubble, it's just
you wouldn't know.
Yeah. Am I going insane, or does this have deeper meaning? I really don't want to speak to my friends about this, as I don't want to look like a possessive girlfriend. Please help me.
He's cheating.
100%, right?
I'm sorry.
100%.
Blue bubble.
Like I said,
So
I've not
rogue.
seen a blue bubble in my lifetime. Not sure about your lifetime.
I've not seen a blue bubble.
No. I've seen white bubbles. I've seen... That's it. I've seen white bubbles. I've seen black bubbles.
Where'd you buy a blue bubble?
Brown bubbles.
He's cheating on you.
Unless we were doing a funky... Okay, now I know where we've had blue elastic bands in your hair at Coachella. That's the last time we saw a blue
Got a
bubble.
little bit of blue going on.
And they were little blue little bubbles, weren't they? But they were like the elastic
They were
ones.
distinct.
Exactly. You remember a blue bubble when you've come across a blue bubble. That's the point, right?
I think he's cheating on
100%. Where has
in
he
your
got long
own
hair?
bed as well. Have you got a Ring camera? Anything?
Anything.
Can you set up a camera? Something.
know.
With a bed sheet, were there anything different? Like, was there any, like...
Because if you're just going, where's this blue bubble? He's just going to deny. You need to be looking out for the next sign.
You need to, because he's only going to get more careful if you pull him up on it and say, who's this?
He thinks he's gotten away with having this girl round in your bed.
You need to let him keep thinking that he's got away with it so that you can catch him, because you need to catch him in the act, because all this bubble shit...
Because this bubble shit's just going to he's going to flip it back.
He's going to deny it. You're then going to be doubting it, and and then he's going to get more careful. So don't leave one of these blue bubbles around next time. Just found one.
I know you just dyed your hair blue, but please.
Yeah, please. For goodness sake.
She's getting real suspicious of those blue fucking bubbles.
So you need to let him keep being sloppy.
Yeah.
And he'll slip up again.
Look in the bin.
Look in the bin.
Tampons, pads,
condoms. Does he have condoms?
More bubbles.
Yeah, like anything.
Just tissue with a bit of makeup, a bit of mascara.
Anything.
And when he's away from you, maybe call him up. Instead of just texting him.
Or what you could do,
is
if you've got any suspicions of when this may have happened, like, could you not get like a friend to like park outside your house, see if anyone's coming in?
Yeah. Because if you you could install a Ring camera, and then he would
know.
I know, but he could get no, but just for our safety, babe, just for our safety.
Yeah.
And then if he gets real shifty about the thought of a Ring camera.
But then is he only going to do it outside of the house? You want to catch him in the act so that he can't deny it, and you're not gonna have any question marks about whether he was cheating or not.
Because he's going to deny it regardless. He's going to deny it regardless.
You need to see this with your own eyes. So that you can think, I've got no questions about it. I wasn't guessing. I wasn't making it up.
Don't want to...
I saw it. Yeah. I'm out.
Yeah.
End of story. So he can't chat his way back in.
Yeah. I guess you don't want to catch him in the act. That would scar anybody.
But you want to have real proof.
Maybe you want to hear it.
Yeah.
Don't want to see it.
How could you catch him in your house?
Shoes at the porch. A woman's shoes. That would be enough if they were upstairs together.
When would it...
Ryan! Up the stairs.
Stop. She's coming. Make it known you're there. Do you have any, insight about when this would have been? Like, do you work away at all? Like, is it does he work at home? Is it during the day?
In the day?
When was this person at your house?
Does he work from home? And do you commute?
Yeah. Honestly, you need to install a secret camera. Yeah. Seriously. That's what I would do. I'd plant a camera in the bedroom, full stop.
Well, you can get those glasses cameras now, can't you? You could just leave the pair of glasses on the side. These are my new glasses. Please don't touch my glasses.
Or what you could do is some things maybe on your bedside table, like just put them in a very specific position.
Yes.
Even like something next to the door, like anything, and just see if anything's moved slightly. Like just leave something just leave stuff in a certain way, and then you'll know when you go back to it if anything's changed.
You could start with just a simple air tag in his back pocket. Or in his where could you hide?
But then that's just tracking him.
I know, but if he's going to some suspicious locations, surely it's not just happening. If he's having a full blown affair,
just put one in the car.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Put it in the glove box or somewhere secret.
Car. Yeah,
put it in the back seat, because no driver's going in their own back seat.
Yes. Put it in the side.
Unless they're going to have sex in the car, then they're going to go in the back seat.
Well, no, but they're not going to go in the side panel down.
No.
Or just hide it in the boot. Under,
and get a camera installed.
Put it in the exhaust.
Secretly.
Put it in the exhaust.
The what?
I don't drive.
Just put it in
the bonnet.
That's at the front. I wouldn't put it in there. Put it in the back. Okay. You mean where the spare wheel is? Is that what you're trying to describe?
Yeah, just somewhere where it's just
concealed.
We ain't going there.
Yeah,
unless he breaks down on the motorway
on the way to her.
What's this? A fucking air tag? No, yeah, they maybe tried that, because he's not just doing it in your house. Surely he'll be nipping to hers, nipping. What if it's a little
But
date night?
now
Where are you?
Now he thinks he's got away with it in the house. You need to let him keep thinking that, so she comes back, so you can
For sure.
catch
for sure,
them.
For sure. My
Why don't you
goodness.
set a trap on the ceiling with a net?
Makeup all over my new fucking my fresh white jumper. I got makeup all on it.
Let a net fall.
It's got weight inside. She's just in a cage.
Bolts to the floor. You get a notification.
Let's excuse them.
Net has been released. Oh God. Yeah, that blue bubble ain't yours. So
He's cheating on you. Or he's just, I don't know.
no.
Don't bring
No.
it up. Yeah, you need to try and catch
him in the act now.
Oh,
1000%.
I know. What's like something like you could put in the fridge that like only a girl would really eat? Do you know what I mean?
But what if she doesn't go in the fridge?
No, I guess I know, but if she does,
Maybe something in the bathroom.
yeah, that you could monitor the usage of.
Mm.
Surely she's not touching your stuff.
She's touching your own man in your own bed. She's definitely touching your stuff. Like a lip balm. Could you leave a lip balm?
Yeah.
Why don't you leave a lip balm with the like pot
Off.
half off or something?
But then he might that could have been him just putting the lid back on the fucking pot.
Just trying to help.
Yeah, because I'm thinking surely she won't be there when she's on her period.
No.
Sanitary products.
Check the bins. Keep checking the bins.
Yeah, 100%. It's tissues. It's mascara on tissues.
Check your bin outside as
Why
well.
don't you leave a pack of makeup wipes out? See if she uses them.
Count how many are in there
There you go.
and see if one goes missing.
I've got it. Brand new pack of wipes, unopened. You know when they're sealed shut. They're sealed shut. Leave them on the side. If she rips into that, if she breaks the seal on that pack of makeup wipes, bingo. He ain't using makeup wipes. He don't know what simple makeup wipes are. It's like touching them.
He's not going near them.
No.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Good luck with your
And
endeavours.
that's a cheap one because the trap one costs you a lot of money.
That'd be an investment.
Pack of makeup wipes costs you £2.50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. This time I'm going to give us 5 words, short and sweet.
Can I start?
You start.
If
Love.
fades
Walk.
away.
Incredible. If love fades, walk away.
Put that on Pinterest.
Absolutely. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening.
Yes.
If you didn't know, this is going out on the YouTube now. So like we said, if you want to watch,
Absolutely.
you can go watch. If you're watching on YouTube, hi.
How did we do?
And don't forget, if you want an extra episode of the podcast, we are doing episodes every single Monday over on Patreon. So you get your bonus episodes over there.
So you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, everywhere.
Love you. So if you're part of the group chat, we'll see you on Monday. If not, we'll see you next Wednesday. Love you. Bye.